Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? It is Workshop Wednesday. Today is the day, right? Today is the day that we get to explore new topics. We get to say, hey, it's a new day. Let's learn something. Every day, we try to get at least 1% better than we were the day before. If you could do that in 100 days, yes, that's the goal, to get better. All right, it's Music Wednesday. Listen, y'all came for the music. Today, we might just have a little bit of tech. And y'all can blame your guy, G. Albert, right? Is he even here? Albert? Albert says, David, I need to get a little bit of the basics of eCamm. And there are other people who is like, eCamm? Why are you talking about eCamm? I'm like, well, you see this? Yeah, so we're going to be talking about the basics of eCamm, but we're only going to take a few minutes because I know y'all came for the music as well. So, without further ado, well, I'm not going to say without further ado. I'm going to say with further ado. Listen, it's not going to be that much. We're looking at Lavender for Luck, Christine Judah, Laquita, and Corey. They are out there. They were out there in in Savannah. They did a pop up. I'm like, what y'all doing? She's gonna say, never mind. I'm not going through that. They do that so well. Audrey, so glad to see you. Good morning, Wally. It's Music Wednesday. Let's remember, though, the no okra movement. We're going to talk about that. G. Albert, did you take my hat? Wonder where that thing went. No, it's still here. Audrey, good morning. And Lavender is doing her thing in the comments and greeting everybody. Hey, I'm going to highlight real quick Good Times in Savannah, even the okra. Look, Rita is saying, I wanted to highlight one thing. Black's Tropical Homestead is putting on a event in Savannah the last or second to last weekend of May. May is going to have five Sundays. And so they have put together this event. I wish I had a slide set up for it. I just thought of it now. But yeah, they do. They are going to take that on and do an event for homesteaders and farmers, by homesteaders and farmers, and not by a manufacturing company or a giant food conglomerate, right? It's homesteaders for homesteaders, by homesteaders and farmers, and that's amazing. Yes, no okra. No, we're gonna leave that in Savannah. Unfortunately, I am not gonna be able to make it to that event, but we're definitely looking forward to all the great things that are gonna come from it. Okay. What are we at time-wise? And so it is time for today's main event. You know, I have been using this software. It is called eCamm. All right. I've been using it for about 2 years, and it has a lot of features that people find irresistible. No, but the thing about eCamm is what you see right now, this setup, I can take this into Zoom. I could take it into Teams, or if I'm going live right now, I can use eCamm itself to go to YouTube, Facebook separately. Like if I just want to use one platform, I can go to YouTube, I can go to Facebook, I can go like Facebook group, Facebook pages, um, LinkedIn, Twitch. I mean, the list is really really endless. And most of the time, people talk about scenes and overlays and all that stuff. But I'm going to talk about the basics, right? Why you would use eCamm. Yeah, so some people say, no, I'm just going to use StreamYard and Restream Studio or EVMux or um, OBS. Or if you're in a PC, everything that I just mentioned except eCamm. But then you can use vMix, right? So this stream is powered by eCamm. Yes. Audrey says no. Okra forever. Listen, I have not seen such a faithful okra person as Audrey Willis. It is fascinating to see, right? And so I have been really, really happy that I have eCamm, because when I go into Zoom, or even if I'm going into StreamYard, I'm using my eCamm, what they call the virtual camera. So when I go to StreamYard, this is the camera that I choose, you know? It shall burn, okra shall burn with the purple horned guy. Okay. We kind, sorry, not we kind of, we make that determination. You show up looking like this, people were like, wow, how you do that? Like, oh, I'm glad you asked. Oh shoot, this hat is gonna drive me crazy. I like it to be bent. I don't know. I'm old school. You gotta you gotta you gotta come curved. This I never got into the flat. Mm-mm, can't do it. Cannot do it. Anyways, so that's the basics of it. Listen, it is just amazing. It's like I wanted to get into the reasons why you would use eCamm before I jumped into the basics. All Nut Homesteader, good morning to you. So glad you are here. You know, it's really, really cool. Right. So now I'm gonna go into um I'm gonna go into Shift Command D. What's going on? Really? Okay. Can you see this purple mouse moving around? You see my purple mouse? Maybe I should go here. Look what it says, sing us an eCamm jingle to get us excited. Listen, I have what you call the music is coming. I almost guarantee. This mouse. You don't see my purple mouse? The mouse that has a circle around it. You don't see a mouse. Man, come through. Do you see me big like this? I'm just curious about this one. This one is, no, you see it. Okay. I forgot to put the tail on the mouse. That is a Windows thing. G Albert. Okay, so oh. eCamm is designed in a series of floating panels, right? So the scenes panel can move around. I usually have my scenes in the top left, my overlays over here in the bottom left, my camera effects right here, my sound effects right here. So if I wanted to play springtime, springtime's right here. Right, so that's how you can do it. You can actually add to scene. I can actually add springtime to scene. So when I jump into the scene, it will start playing automatically, which is what I did with the countdown. Right, and when I move to the next slide, it shows, I'm just gonna bring that up. It shows me here, but springtime is still playing because springtime is also in this scene. Whoa. Springtime is also in this scene. Right, this is my camera switcher, so I could actually switch out to, I don't want to do it right now, but why not? Oh no, because I have other things. It's locked. All right. So these are the different cameras that I have access to on this system. So this is, here's a comments overlay where you can get, and of course here are my sound levels. I can mute the sound effects. I can even mute my own mic. So most of the times if I'm muted, it's either my volume is down or it's back up. My volume is back up. But I'm doing that on the interface, the Rodecaster. So you have to be very careful with that. Good. I've got 13 more minutes So while I've got you as a captive audience, I'm going to just basically create a scene. It's going to take me 2 minutes to get set up with it. All right. Let's go. Let's start this show. So that's where I click this plus sign right here and I create a blank scene. There's nothing in it. There's 12 of you watching and I'm coming into it. So the first thing I can do is add in this overlay. So I have a new scene, meaning I have something I want to show. If I want to show myself, so I can add a camera overlay. I'm over here on the left. There's a camera overlay. There's a folder, a group. There's a widget. There's a countdown clock overlay. There's a picture, animated overlay, screen share overlay, and text overlay. I'm going to go with text. Let's see if I want a white background. I can just delete the word text. And I go to the background up here. And I say, give me the pencil. I'm going to use this pencil right here. This pencil. This is my color palette overlay. I can go to the color wheel. I can go to the grayscale slider. Or I could choose the basic, I don't know if it's 10 colors, black, blue, brown, cyan, green, magenta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I was one off. Due to this 11 basic colors. Here you have a bigger spectrum than the wheel. And of course, here's the color pencil. It has basically a few. So you go from licorice, and they have some nice names for it: lead, tungsten, iron, steel, tin, moss, fern, asparagus, mocha, cayenne, maroon. Different colors. I go with snow for this one. So I can add it. And I just add you have to have some sort of splash of color text. You actually have to have text. But I'm going to highlight the text. And I'm going to go to the color wheel. And I'm going to make this text totally blank. I'm going to add that. And I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Boom. I'm going to save that. Okay. So this is going to become my background. I'm just using a text overlay. I have made a background. And so then I come in and I put the text below FaceTime camera. And now I'm going to switch my camera because my FaceTime camera is blocked by my camera. What? Listen, come on and hit that. Boom. So in 4 minutes, I have a basic setup. I make this a little bigger. And depending on your color scheme, you can do something a little bit different. You know what? I would have gone with some blue or something different color. I can just say, And I want this to be purple. No, not that one. This is still set to opacity 0 so that you don't see that. But the background color, that's what I'm going for, the background color. I want that to be green. Oh, that's bright. Lemon. Okay, let's go with carnation. And there your color is different. Yeah, Wally, yeah, it does. All right, and so you could center this when you look for the blue line to come through. The blue line, the blue X, like this. If you make it smaller and it's off center, you just drag it until you see the line, and then now it's in the center. If you want to center, if you want it to be off centered, then there's also another, based on the size of, they actually worked the math so that the size of it will line up. If you want to copy this, you hold the Option key and just drag, and it stays. See, now you have the other blue line to keep it. And so then now you can add that as, if you wanted this camera to be a guest, for example. All right. And so now this, yeah. Looking at this eCamm Live is like a higher quality of OBS with this look. Yeah, and it's a lot easier, Wally, than OBS to bring out the. It's a lot easier to create. You can make a scene and add the overlays, and if you wanted to add some text onto this, so you can just say. Of course, now I'm typing with my opacity at 0. Bring this. This is a test. Oh no, the opacity is still 0. Wally is great. We're gonna make this text color white so that it pops. We're gonna add no background. And so when we say Wally is great, we cooking with gas, right? Oh, we might want to see. I just say, oh man, don't single out everybody. Yeah. Really? Really there? MLB crew. And because the text was in a different place, it doesn't automatically center it. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to my background? Did something shift? All right. Okay, cool. So there you have it. That's a basic eCamm setup. You can set different things around. Today is Wednesday. You can even add that. I want to add another text overlay. So I'm down here in so this T right here stands for text. Click on that. I'm going to say workshop. Actually, I didn't want that capitalized. Workshop Wednesday. Add. Bring that up. And how would you get access to their camera? Would a guest need to create? No. Great question, Audrey. Right. So when I turn on interview mode, where is the interview mode? Interview mode is on. Here I can have interview settings. There's a link. Oh, I just copy right here. No, that's the chat. I have my own link already set up that I can just send. If someone wants to, Albert, are you on your setup? I send you the link. All right, so if I have more than one guest, then I can come in here and maybe set this up to guest 2 or guest 3. eCamm has up to 4 guests, but I think there's a plan to actually add more. And all right, Albert, I'm sending you the link right now. So while Albert is coming in, I am going to make sure that we get this going on here. While Albert is coming in, I am going to sing you a jingle. Oh, while Albert is coming in, if you have, this is a simple thing. It's like, I need your email address. Some of you have already signed up. I know you have. But if you haven't, sign up already. Give me your email. I could never say that with this. Give me your email. It's like America wants you, right? No, it's like, give me your email already. Oh man, that's gonna be like, hey, give me your email. All right. So here we go. Jingle for eCamm. All right, so Albert is joining. I'm going to put him up here. Say something, Albert. Oh, he's not on the screen. So I'm going to go and add Albert to a scene. Right now, in StreamYard or Restream Studio or EVMux in the dynamic scene setup, all you have to do is add Albert to the scene. But you have absolutely no control. That's not true. You have control over where they go if you have multiple people on scene. If you have just you, you could put yourself like this, or you could make yourself a little smaller, but that's it. That's all you got. That's all you got. So Albert's in the green room, and I'm gonna add him to my other. I can add him to scene right here. So it's like, oh, Albert is now guest one, and then we're gonna go to the new scene that we just created, and like that, now Albert is boom. Say something, Albert. I don't hear you.
You hear me? Do you hear
Yep. And you're coming in
me?
delayed, so you might have to mute the.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm live. I can.
Yes, you are live.
I I do. I do have a.
Oh, straight out of eCamm. That's it. That's it right there. I didn't actually purchase that one yet, so that would have to
Uh,
be
and
okay. And so,
I have a couple little pets. So
oh, nice, Albert.
keep me company.
You sir have a setup. Okay, we're gonna have to have you on one morning just to talk about
Oh,
your setup.
yeah.
Now you're coming in via NDI.
Actually, I'm using my straight up iPhone.
Okay, you're just
I
using your iPhone. Okay. And so
yeah.
you
I
can come in like this. Okay, let me just bring this out. Okay, so now we're out of live demo mode, which is what I was in. All right, and so you have it's got a little bit of lag to it, and I don't know if that's because of my own. Okay, let me show you guys one more thing. Let me show you one more thing. Live demo mode. So I have another window over here that's called the bandwidth statistics. And this is one thing I really, 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 really love about eCamm because it shows you the network. So right now I am running off of Wi-Fi, and sometimes they say, don't do that. I'm telling you, don't
oh,
do it. But it allows for you to see how your network is preparing. My target data rate is 7. But you can see I'm rolling right around 6.9. So this gives you real-time statistics on your your bandwidth and how you're doing. For a lot of you, you have good um, really good network. You know, if you got fiber or or Fios or Google Fiber or whatever it is you're running, you're able to really crank it out. And we don't
Do
care
you
about
see me?
that.
Do you see me trying to come in? Oh my!
I don't see that. Hold on, let me bring my interview window up. I just see you here. Is it not
Oh,
letting
okay.
you come in on the other?
No, it just says connect.
All right. Well, just drop with your phone and come back with your setup. Cool, fam. This is it. We're working the system. We're trying to make sure that we're giving it all that we can.
Let me see if I drop this if it helps.
Okay. And just like that, Albert is gone. We love Albert. We're gonna miss him. We definitely are gonna miss him. Good morning, Adrian. Thank you. So back to our regularly scheduled programming. eCamm, we can. So yes, we're looking at eCamm. And today I just did a little basic setup where I put a background using text overlay, and they did this all in eCamm. A background, we added myself and Albert also on screen. We also have, if I wanted to, I could have added someone else. Laquita. I don't know. This is totally unscripted. Listen, we not trying to break the system, but we can because we can. We can. Okay, so now he is back. I'm gonna assign him to guest one. And so when I switch to that scene, there we are. That's a little bit of a better experience. Is not as lagging as it was on the iPhone.
Yeah, this is my iPad. How about that?
That's a lot better experience. Cool. And so this is something that I would do when I had my guests on. We would work through any tech issues that we had. If there is an echo, do you hear an echo? Of course not, because Albert knows what he's doing. You know, there may be something that we can make different just by having this tech check and putting it all together. I want to thank Albert himself for requesting, suggesting. I'm just going to move this over.
No, it was Audrey.
Audrey
Yeah,
requested.
she's the one who asked.
Uh, She did ask the question about the guest and how you would assign the guest. And so I just assigned Albert as guest one as soon as he came in. So any scene that I have as guest one, I think I have another one. This guest one. And so if I go to that to interview scene, right? So this scene is a scene that I have already created where Albert is the guest, or oh, this is the one that's, I forgot to change this out. So I'm gonna say G. Oh, sorry. Albert. And save. And now there it is. There it is. Everybody say, there it is. Say who? There it is. Ah. All right. Albert knows what he's doing.
No, I don't.
Screen share
So,
too. Yeah.
so I'm also using center stage with this camera here, so
Okay.
it will follow me.
It will follow you. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
and the door behind me that you cropped off.
Yep.
My wife is so scared to come into my room because she doesn't know if I have a camera on or off or where, because I have multiple ones around here.
Albert, you sir are really, really, really changing up the game. That's good. That's good. So, fam, that's basically, I just wanted to show you a simple way you can set this up. If you really wanted to change this out, be like, I don't want pink. Pink is okay. I think pink is cool. I wanted to make it like orange, or even how we say,
I'm trying to get the light effect like you have, but it's not dark enough.
that's why you have to have the blackout curtains. Otherwise this would be, well, it's not that light out, but I'm working on it, getting my space set up. So if we have this, we wanted to make it, I don't know, gray, or this is what I wanted to make. Let's go with turquoise or aqua. Is aqua?
Ah,
Turquoise?
that's nice.
Oh, my test that I put on there. Oh, I wasn't in demo mode. Oh, my bad. So now I save that. Okay. And just like that, you can change it. Good. Okay. So, Albert, I want to thank you for coming through today. I really appreciate you for being willing to jump on. I don't know if Laquita is near her setup. If she wants to take a minute to jump on, because this is basically the MLB crew. So I'm gonna make this smaller. I'm gonna make space for Laquita to come in. I'm just gonna do it. Making space for Laquita to come in. I'll have to do this separate. All right, I'm gonna just drop you for a minute, Albert. You're still there. I'm just
Yep,
making this.
I'm still here.
Problem is, I had to change the shape to custom so that I can customize. I change the shape to custom. She don't. She don't. I don't have my face on, and you think I'm Corey. Give me 5 minutes. Okay. All right. She says, "You think I'm Corey?" Oh, Laquita, you are awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna make this 2, and then I'm gonna make it. Oh, let me do this in demo mode. Good night. I am doing this all wrong. Drag and pull it on. And there you go. So this is gonna be, put Laquita in the middle, and I'm gonna put Albert over here in guest 2. Right, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna make Albert guest 2. And then I'm gonna make this guest 1. So when Laquita comes in, she'll show up right there. Cool. Oh, I didn't say that. Yes, so here's my interviewers. Once they come in, I can assign them to one of these guest slots. Right. So right now I just put him back as guest 1. Yes, Audrey. So once I create a shape for a guest, I can save it for future use. Right, but it's only gonna be as long as they're connected, as long as they're in my interview mode. And Laquita, I'm gonna have to send you the link. Check your WhatsApp, Laquita. All right. So you can, because you can.
Oh,
You guys made this jingle, huh? All right. And I use Rebrandly. Rebrandly is another one of those tools that allows you to create custom links. So just like I have davidhunt.link/support for Buy Me a Coffee, davidhunt.link/eCamm for my eCamm affiliate, davidhunt.link/gear. The gear goes to my kit page, right? kit.co. And you can see all the gear, most of the gear. I don't have all of it in there, but most of the gear that I use in this video is in the description. With direct links to Amazon, which is another way you can monetize your setup. There is no So you cannot have 5 shapes and choose the one you need. Audrey is asking. Let me come back to that. So I was having to do rebrandly for most of the things because sometimes it's hard to just give out a link for this and give out a link for that and just make it easy, and it may have 673 pound at all these other link things to your affiliates. Of course, if you know the link like kit.co/hunteboy, then yeah, you can do that. But davidhunt.link/gear is a little bit easier. All you have to remember is davidhunt.link, and then you go to it. If you go to davidhunt.link, I think it goes to my bio page, if I'm not mistaken, which also has all of the other things. Yeah. And so if you have your own domain, like galbert.com or blindguyhiswife.com or davidmhunt.com, you still can create those there, right? But Rebrandly just makes it so much easier to just, that's what it does. Anyway, we are getting, has it been 5 minutes? We're waiting for Laquita to come on and say hi to the folks. We're gonna do a community day one day in the coming future, in the near future, I should say, not coming future. The future is coming, whether we want it to or not. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so Albert, I want to say thank you to the crew for coming through. Ooh, I want to say thank you to the crew for coming through today. Yeah, no, it's just, so where's the bass, Albert? The one on Laquita, the one on WhatsApp. It says davidhunt.link/. I don't want to put it out there and then be like, hey, everybody's coming on. You gotta wait. Did you say rebranding? Rebrandly. Okay, let me just give this to you. I am on workshop. Still, yeah. Oh. Rebrandly.com. All right, I hope that helps. And there is Laquita. What it do? Add you to guest one. And there you are.
Hey, I made it.
You made
Oh,
it.
you're in your corner too.
Yep. because I added
Say that
her
again.
directly to guest one. You see this here? I have it on the screen. She comes in, I put her as guest one and guest two. Say, okay, so StreamYard and Restream. I'm just gonna pull that off the screen so we can just talk about it, chop it up for a minute. StreamYard and Restream. Oh, StreamYard and Restream have made it so that it's um, it's easy. You don't have to think about it, but then you only get the controls that they give you. Whereas with eCamm and now EV you can do what I just did and put people in a different spot if you want to make them into circles. I'm gonna try that. Let's do circles.
Hey, G. Albert. Good morning.
What? Why am I cut off like that? You know what, Dave? Go back to custom. No,
Something's happening. G. Albert, can you hear me?
No.
I hear you
No.
fine.
How did he say no then?
How can I respond to you?
Gee, Albert, you know what? You're a mess.
This is
You're a
this is the
mess.
reason why we fight. See, this is exactly it.
Turn your mic up.
I know. Good morning, Garden Quilt Art Traditions. Do you guys see the chat on the side? There's also the chat feature. We can chat it up too.
Auntie Ellen, good morning. Good morning to everyone in the chat. I usually don't say hello to everyone because I'm too lazy to type everybody's name, and I'm usually doing two or three things. But I heard you say good morning to her just now, and we can't see the
Hello
chat
to
on the
everyone because I'm
screen
too
right now.
lazy to type everybody's name and I'm usually doing two or three things, but
You just came through loud. I don't know what happened.
It was me.
Oh,
I have like four different computers and I turn one on so I can read the comments.
okay. You should be able to see the comments on the right side of your
He's
screen.
the tech person. He's got a whole bunch of stuff happening, and
I
so I
know.
was trying to get this on before we started, and then I came in and I was like, "Wait, I'm here."
Oh man. Okay, so I have maybe let me just send you a message. Send a message. On the right
So
side, you would see a chat window. You don't see the chat window?
I opened it up. We have to actually open it in order to see it. I didn't see it at first.
Okay.
So yeah, I see now Lavender for Love,
Oh,
Auntie
okay.
Ellen, Audrey Bellis. Um,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. Have you tried EV Mux though, David?
I am exploring it right now. I'm exploring it
Right.
right now. The reason I'm doing it is because I'm running at night. My job is having a series of meetings on Facebook and YouTube, and we're using a StreamYard to run it.
Yeah.
But it's
It's not
hard to
dynamic.
it's hard to talk to the people in the back, right? You got to be using the private chat to talk to one another, and so it's hard to say, okay, Doc, you're up next, or okay, Albert, you know, please make sure your mic is unmuted because we're gonna bring you on. This
Yeah. Yeah.
all the things that you want to say to someone in the green room before you bring them on stage. And so Evie Mux has the walkie-talkie feature that's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It
But I how about here? There I don't even see a private chat or guest chat. That's the same.
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. There is a guest chat, so you can talk to each other. Um, And so, it does require a little bit of a setup, but I think so. We could actually take this workshop Wednesday window that we're looking at right now into Zoom. So if I join a Zoom session, I could bring this in with me, as opposed to if you're on StreamYard, you really you can, but there's a lot of hoops to jump through, right? It's like, maybe I should not have shown you guys this guest chat feature because they cutting up over here. I'm not
Oh,
even gonna see. This is why. This is why. Oh man.
I'm an eCamm user, and I didn't even know about this
Oh, the
comment and
interview
guest
chat.
chat feature.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's that's the thing. So on your, and let me just bring this back
Oh,
around.
now Laquita's gonna start playing around with me. Okay.
This is
We need music, David. We need vocals. You already know why I'm here.
she's like, you need some vocals. I could not come up with any lyric for that eCam jingle, so I'm
No,
gonna have
that's
to
a good
cut.
start. That's you're doing it like you're at a really good start. I feel like you could you know work it every Wednesday or every now and then whenever you mention eCam, and then it'll continue to grow and it'll flow. You're
Okay,
such an artist, so
thank
you'll
you.
come up with yeah,
All right,
good lyrics.
so here we go. So this little you see at the bottom of the window where you guys are. So you see me, you see Albert, you see you. It says eCam live interview, and then there's this little uh, button. For me, this is what I have to do to activate the interview chat. Right. So Albert, when you have an eCam interview, the chat window for the participants to the guest chat, the private chat as they call it in StreamYard. That's where you have to come to act show chat window. And when I do that, then it popped up and I was able to talk to you guys. Yeah. So you can actually do this similar to eCam. I mean, similar to StreamYard. So I'm going to create a new scene. You guys will drop out for a minute.
Oh no!
And so I'm going to add me left. Wait, no, don't add left. Ah, take it off, solo. Okay. So then I can add right, and then I can add right.
Bye, Auntie Ellen.
All right. So it shows similar to how you would just add someone to StreamYard. Right? You can actually just do that. So I added you. You know what? I'm gonna add you to the left.
Oh, we're just moving around.
Yeah.
But this was sort of like StreamYard, right, Laquita?
I guess it's just so many more buttons and reading to have to do so, and we want pictures
No,
nowadays.
once you're set up, you're good. But
True.
I meant the comments and putting people in the green room, as you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I I think the thing is though, like I think it's interesting that David can see the people's icons. We cannot. So when we see the chat, if we don't remember the people's name, a lot of times that icon
You're not
helps
seeing
you.
their avatar.
No. Do you see it, G Albert? I just see the comments with the words, the name, not the avatar as well.
Oh, so you just see Lavender for Luck or
Yes.
Garden Quilt to Art and Traditions. Miss Ellen,
Yes.
Audrey Willis. Okay. No, that's good to know. And I've got to go. Just
Oh
like
yeah, let's
it's
go. Sing a song,
7:07.
David. It's been
I should have
good.
been in the car already.
Do
Oh
you want me to
Lord.
sing? It's been good. It's put a ribbon on it. You want me to sing it?
Put a ribbon on it. Put a ribbon on it. Put a ribbon on it. I've got to go. Put a ribbon on it. Put a ribbon on it. Put a ribbon on it. I've got to go. Put a ribbon on it.
Oh goodness, he's changing
Put a
scenes.
ribbon on it. Oh man. Put a ribbon on it. I've got to go. Put a ribbon on it. Put a ribbon on it. Put a ribbon on it. It's been a show. Fam, it's been real. It's been good. It's been real good. But that's a wrap. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.